Okay.
Now can you? Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah. It's loud. It's loud enough. Okay. See, can you hear me? Okay. Five minutes. Oh, you can. You can hear me. Right, look. Try and come back on camera. Like have you on camera? So, is very quiet. What does it sound loud?
What's up, Owen? Speak up. Can you hear me? What's up, Owen? Speak up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, very quiet.
Turn that up. Okay, I hear you very faintly. Like you're a long ways in the distance. Give me the ABCs. Give me a sound check. You see, I hear you, but you're like way far away. Recite the alphabet for me, Owen. I have my device on full volume. Hello, Relentless. I can hear you, but I can't understand you because your voice is so distant. Can you hear me? You can hear me. Okay. You sound like you're a mile away. That's what you sound like. And your voice is kind of muddy too, like it's running through something, like you're underwater. Are you using the microphone on the headset? Are you using the microphone down there? Okay, you've undone the headset, so you're relying on the microphone that's on the device. You got to be you got to be closer to your microphone, Owen. That's all. Oh, we'll see what comes up on the chat. I can hear you, right? But I can't understand you, is what I'm saying. Okay, this one's off. Let me drop down and make sure the other thing is closed. I'll come back, okay? Okay. Am I echoing now? I don't have anything else open but you. I'm not. I can hear you still, but you said no, you're not. But you sound very, very distant, like you're far away from your microphone.
Yes.
Hey, Charlie.
Can you hear me a lot better now? I can hear you a lot better now, Doug. Can you hear me a lot better? I don't need my headset. I can hear
I think
you.
I thought it worked better with the headset on and using the microphone from the headset. I thought it worked
I,
better.
I can hear you very clearly now. Very clearly.
You can hear me, but what?
I can hear you very clearly
You hear me
and
very clearly. Okay.
a lot more loud. I've turned the TV up, so now I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you better when you lean forward.
Oh, you can hear me? No, is it the microphone what's doing it?
Yeah, I think you need to be. I just think you need to be closer to your microphone, or you need to speak. Oh,
Well,
Owen.
okay. Yeah, okay.
Owen, you're very soft spoken to begin with.
I turned it off. Yeah, I'll bring it a little bit more near to you. Sorry about that. It fell off wall. Hold on.
How come I feel like you've thrown me on the floor?
Yeah, it fell off wall. Sorry about that.
That's fine. Oh, you sounded good then. You said sorry about that. I heard that loud and clear as a bell.
Right. Okay. Can you hear me okay now? Yeah.
It's good. That's better.
Let me just set the camera straight so you can see me. I mean, don't get me wrong. A lot of people won't want to see my ugly mug.
I feel like I'm being manhandled, quite frankly. Hey, Randy, how you doing? Good to see you.
Alright. I'll just let everybody can see me now. Okay, not better. Can you hear me okay better, Dougie?
Okay.
Yeah, can you hear me better?
Yes, I hear you better.
Yeah, I
Yes.
can hear you very clearly. I've took
Good.
my phone out, so I can now hear you through the TV. So
You do not sound as far away, and you're easier to understand. Yes.
right, I've took my phones out, so obviously everything should be fine now. Hopefully. Just give me 2 seconds. I just need to go to the toilet. I'm going for a fag as well, so give me a minute. Everybody needs to come up. Just give me a couple of seconds and I'll invite them.
What have I done?
Right, sorry about that now.
That's okay.
What it was, let me just check. Do I sound a little bit low still? Let me move the mic. Can't really see me now.
So I don't get it. Is that not Randy? I'm not sure anymore. Oh well. Are you quite comfortable now?
I'm nearly there. Hold on.
Okay, good.
Let's try that. Oh, it's not bad, is it? It's a little bit better.
Charlie's in the chat reminiscing about the good old days, Owen.
Oh yeah, I like Jelly. Yeah, me and Jelly go. Yeah, I can see what she's saying. Yeah, we do go way back. Yeah. She's a good lass. I like her. Yeah, we've been around about 2 or 3 years now, sort of thing. So yeah, she's a good lass. Yeah.
I've been in chat now for 3 years, like a month more than 3 years.
Yeah. Does my audio, does it sound low? Or does it sound low?
Does what bother me?
No, does my audio, does it sound low or is it alright? My voice, does it sound low?
Your voice is okay. I could hear you. I could understand you mostly.
Good stuff, yeah.
When I first chatted, I was at Robbie's. You remember a chat room called Robbie's? They used to feed the fish off the dock.
Right.
You remember that?
No, I don't know. I never went there, so I wouldn't know it. I mean, I've heard about some people called some kind of Russian chat or something. I never actually went there either. I don't know what that was like. I don't know if you ever went there. I can't remember what they call it. Are you coming up, Charlie?
Listen, it takes her a few minutes to get ready if she wants to come up. I just say that because it does take her a few minutes.
Okay, put it on YouTube. I'll pin the website to come on.
So Owen. Your microphone isn't really crisp. I'm not sure. It's like some of your words get muddy, but I think it's okay. I can understand you mostly.
Okay.
This is what I find. Last week you did a panel. You wore headphones, and you were using the microphone on the headphones. That seemed to work pretty good, but you kept complaining you had an echo. So I don't know what that's about.
Let me cover some. See what it was. Anyone want to join? The time. If anybody wants to join, obviously they can join on that. I'll add anybody who wants to come up. It's okay, it's fine. If I put my YouTube on as well as StreamYard, it'll probably echo, so I'm not going to put YouTube on. So I'll just leave StreamYard on. You
should have everything in StreamYard. Everything should be coming through StreamYard. You shouldn't be in YouTube.
Yeah, I've turned all the YouTube off anyway, so I'm straight up.
You can put a second device on YouTube, but you have to mute it, or you'll be fucked up. You know.
Right, okay, yeah. When you go in the shower, join on that. You can hear me, can't you, Doug? Can you hear me clearly, Doug?
Can I do what?
Can you hear me clearly?
I don't hear you clearly.
You don't
I
hear me?
hear you, but it's not clear, and I'm not sure why.
What, does it sound low, or does it sound
It sounds
crackly
like you on. It sounds like you're underwater.
in the water?
That's what it sounds like.
Right.
I don't know how to remedy that. I know there are audio settings, but I don't know how to use them. Okay, I'm gonna take a minute and go back over here. I'm still with you though. Don't worry. I want to see what happens if I hit this.
Do I sound more clearly when I'm near the microphone?
Yeah, I heard you clearly just then.
Right, okay. Charlie, come up if you want to come up. The StreamYard is there. Click on it if you want to come up.
I'm not sure how long I'll be up here either. Matchmaker.
It's okay. You can stay as long as you want or as short as you want. It's up to you. It's entirely your choice. Are you normally
Um,
are you normally talking to other people as well?
no, I'm just sending someone a message quick.
Right, okay.
I got people who.
Do you know what I did last week?
I don't know what you did last week, Owen.
No, but I'm going to tell you. Last week when it was that bad with my StreamYard with echoing and stuff,
Yeah.
I ended up paying for another part, which took me into YouTube itself to chat on there. So I paid another $15, which was
Really?
yeah.
I don't understand that.
And that didn't even work either. So I eventually had to cancel it.
I don't understand that. I've had the StreamYard. It always works the same for me, and it always works well. It does what I expect it to do. My sound is always good. Everybody else's sound is always good as long as they have everything closed. They don't echo.
I was that frustrated last week when StreamYard was echoing and also my voice wasn't working. I decided to go through YouTube itself. I joined something, I can't remember what it was called. Anyway, I paid for it, and apparently I ended up speaking to them, and they said, yeah, you're live on YouTube, and you're live on YouTube chat. Anyway, it never works somehow. Anyway, I cancelled it within the space of a day. But they charged me like about $14 to $15 or something. And I shouldn't have done that every day because the StreamYard was already doing it. But it wasn't working correctly. You know, it was echoing. I couldn't speak. Everything was going wrong on it. I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
The reason why it's sort of working now is because what I've done is because I've swapped the PC from the bedroom into the living room. I put the PC from the living room into the bedroom. So I'm now using the PC from the bedroom. Now, it seems to be working.
I'm just talking with Charlie in the chat. That's all.
You like Charlie, don't you? I'm on about as in talking to her. You like her, don't you? You like talking to her, don't you? Do you?
Well, I talk with almost. I don't talk with everybody, but I talk with almost. There's only a few people I don't talk with, and that's for certain reasons.
I know what you mean, but you do like talking to Charlie, don't you? On the YouTube channel.
We're what?
You do like talking to Charlie on YouTube channel, don't you? Would you prefer to talk to her rather than anybody else? You hear me on that?
I can hear you. The trouble is I don't understand the words you're saying. You sound like you're underwater, Owen.
Right.
You asked something about the YouTube something, and I couldn't figure out what you were saying.
Right. You know Charlie, yeah?
I know Charlie.
Right. Would you prefer to talk to her rather than anybody else on the chat? Because she seems a really decent person to talk to.
I think when I first talked to Charlie, I had already talked to Gal Pal. I think I spoke to Gal Pal before I spoke to Charlie. Now, when Gal Pal took me out to Brasov, that's when I met Charlie.
What did you think of Gal Pal when you very first started speaking to her?
Mm-hmm. When Gal Pal took me to Brasov, that's when I met Charlie.
Yeah.
Right?
What did you think of Gal Pal when you very first started speaking to her? Did you think she was like loud or difficult or?
Your question is, what did I think of Gal Pal when I first met her?
Yeah.
Just like other people in chat, someone to talk with. This is what my initial impression was, that she was a riot.
Did you find her loud, or did you find her strange, or did you find her difficult?
She was a riot. RIOT. She was a riot. That was my first impression. Owen, that's a good thing, not a bad thing. That's a good thing. You know what I mean?
The very first time I came across Charlie, also which is Gal Pal, when I very first came across her, I thought to myself, she was an interfering so-and-so. She always wanted to interfere. I know you can hear me. This is the reason why I'm telling you, Charlie. I know you can hear. This is right. I'm only going to tell you what's true. When I first saw her, also I was going to say, see her talk, I used to think to myself, she's interfering all the time, no matter what. And I also used to think to myself, she's trying to cause arguments. But at the end of the day, when you look at other people, what used to be in Brasov, I actually think totally different of her now. Well,
okay, what are you saying about the people you met in Brasov?
Yeah, the people I met in Brasov before, after her, and also before her, I can understand why she was acting how she was acting. Because the people what was in there was, there was quite a lot of, some of the people was a little bit bad.
Listen, I think Brasov was full of shenanigans, just the way like the teeny bar is full of shenanigans. I think a lot of the people who spoke in Brasov, when I first went out there was a bunch of people. I could start mentioning, Barry Purple Hippo, and God knows the list goes on. There was there was a guy named Ket. There was a lot of people out there.
What I'm getting at, Bobby, see, I thought same about her, about Charlie. I thought she's one of these, like, where she could be a trouble-causing person. But little did I know, as time went on, she actually wasn't a trouble-causing person. She was actually saying what she actually thought about other people, what could possibly be true.
I think most of those people were playing. I think most of those people out there were playing games, Owen. I think they were most of them were
Now, you see,
they were living fake. They were living fake lives with fake names that had fake histories.
I don't care about anybody being fake or lying. I'm not very bothered about what anybody says about being fake. I'm talking about is where people try to come in and try to say stuff about other people, try to join and stuff. Now, she never did all like that with Charlie, from what I can remember. I'm going back over 2 years ago here. I can remember when she used to join in, she used to have a go at other people. I say stuff what she actually thought about them. Now I always used to think to myself back then, 2 years ago, I used to think to myself, well, I don't really care how they are and what they think or anything like that. But in the day, like there's no point trying to jump in on somebody else's conversation. There's no point trying to tell somebody how they think you are unless they know who you are. And they don't know who you are.
Well, the point is they make up a fake name and they make up a fake life, and the game that they play is to try and convince other people that they're real. That's the game they play, right? Now, a lot of people do this. Some of them overtly. Some of them they're doing it. Some of them you don't. But I've had people that I know in chat and talked to before and still talk to this day that have made up fake accounts and tried to convince me they were real. Let me just read up here. Mm-hmm.
You see, sometimes the likes of, say, like, I mean, this is going a lot more forward now. I'm talking 2 years forward. Say, like, the likes of me and Charlie, we basically stayed together, sort of thing, on
Mm-hmm.
different more channels.
Sure, you stuck together. You both happened to go to the same places.
No,
A lot of those people went to other places.
yeah, some people disappeared altogether. Some people have gone on to different places, but me and Charlie sort of like we've gone on to the same places as where we are now, basically more than like say like Willis and quite a few places, but most of them have disappeared, sort of thing. I mean,
I still see Diane Ostertag from time to time. I see Ellen and Rhea. Rhea's back. She was gone for a while, but she's back. Um, I still see a few of them around, but not very much. I see Ellen the most.
I'll tell you something, Doug. I'll tell you something. Um, Going back about 2 years ago, when you used to say bad words, bad typing on YouTube chat, you get a ban. Now, the ban had only lasted for about a day, 2 days, something like that. Now, this is something to do with you, Charlie. I'm going to say something about you here. This is the reason why you've got the name Siberian Galpal. Because when you was originally Charlie, you'd come along and say a lot of swearing words, bad words, and then eventually you'd get a ban on that, and then you come straight back on it again, the name Siberian Galpal. So then you start again. You see, as well me, I didn't get a ban. I didn't say bad words.
Mm-hmm.
Some things,
So I know why Charlie made the Siberian Gal Pal account. She explained all of that to him.
yeah. Don't get me wrong, I mean, some people support you to be making bad words on there. But some people you'll get on there and you can have a really good conversation and absolutely fine on that. I mean, don't get me wrong, Doug. I mean, I've seen sometimes your panels a lot of times, and all of the people that's on your panel absolutely have a great conversation no matter what. And I'm thinking, well, yeah, that's absolutely fantastic. And then I look at, say, like Jason's panel. It's arguments constant no matter what, and I'm thinking, why? You know what I mean? Why put up with that? always a bad man of you, Charlie. With your little green, what is it? What spot is it? What's she like where she wears a green top?
Okay, I'm on the street now. Match, I do see you on the street once in a while, but not often.
On where?
I still run into. I haven't run into Rick Jando in a while, but I still run into Scotlander out there, and sometimes Ellen and Rhea are out there. Sometimes. Now Oscar, I think, has me blocked again, but I think I see Oscar there talking behind the scenes sometimes.
Yeah. I'm on classes, Helen and Rhea being really bad. Same with Oscar. I'm on classes in really bad. To me, sometimes it might be a little bit two-faced sort of thing, but I won't class them as in bad, really, in a way. They're okay more than that, you know what I mean? I would like to have a go at them more than anything. It's up to them, basically, the day, whatever it is what they want to say, that you don't listen to them. I'm just not that right, but Charlie Sack, Rick Quick coming after our yoga. I can remember Rick. He used to be a musician then. Yeah, I can remember him. Rick Jando. Yeah, I can remember him.
Yeah, Rick Jando. Mm-hmm.
He was alright. He was not bad lad.
I would chat with him a little bit from time to time. You know, we never had any deep conversation.
Yeah, there was a few. It's like you say, you have a girl. But there used to be a girl who used to be talking to us, who was from Scotland. He was okay as well. I used to talk to him a lot. He was alright. Obviously, Phil. Yeah, there's quite a few people. You know, there were actually decent people on there. You would get eventually, you know, a person would come in and start saying a bad type word, not bad type sentence, and then that's it. It kicks it all off, and the next thing you know, there's arguments going off everywhere. It's a bit like what Willis is and Tina Martina. It's a bit like that, you know what I mean? They all think they know each other, and basically they don't, they don't know each other. So why keep coming at it? The crap, they don't know each other. I mean, why come out with them kind of sayings when they basically they don't know anything about their lives? They make it appear as if they do. If they knew about their lives, they would be sat on a fucking computer 24 hours pitching day. If they knew about everybody's lives, how could they know about anybody's lives? Well, they can't, can they? It's impossible. It's stupid. It's pathetic. Well, no. I don't mean it in a bad way. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, you know, they all argue amongst each other like as if they know each other. They don't know each other. They're sat on a computer every single day, all day long. Fucking hell.
Yeah, Judith that turns up once in a while.
I'm working like days away now, and then eventually when they come back on, they all make it busy, you know, everything about me. That's not what they know anything about me. But I never tell them anything. They make all shit up. That's what crap. That's good. I'm serious there, you know what I mean? They make it busy if they know stuff like it. And the bitch they don't know anything. If anybody wants to come up on camera, it's okay, you're more than welcome.
You think you get Barbara Dave to come up here? You give me a cut.
So if you want to come up there, you can come up. You don't need to put your camera on if you don't want to. It's your choice. If you want to speak, you're more than welcome. We're all ears. We'll all listen to what you've got to say. If anybody wants to join, they can come up and join. I've actually bought that StreamYard premium password. I can allow 10 people on it, so anybody's welcome. If you can't make it today, it's okay, mate. It's no problem. You can come up anytime you want. Alright, fair enough. I'm speaking about up people and stuff. But I'm only saying what's true. But, you can all come up and have your own opinion and what you think about anybody. And probably a lot of people have an opinion about me as well, but that's quite funny. I don't mind. The thing is when people say, like, if people are going to slag me off, if I go all the rules, some people will kick me out of their rules. But if anybody comes out of mine, even if they say anything about me, I ain't going to kick them out. I'm not childish enough to kick them out. They can say what they want about me. I'll still leave them there. They say what they want. Yeah, I'm not going to block them. I'm not going to kick them. I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah, you get a pretty wild panel though if you're not careful.
Yeah, but the way I see it, Doug, is I just think in my mind it's a freedom of speech. If people want to say something, it's not for me to be stopping them from saying it. So this and they can say it if they want to.
You want to be careful. It's fine to be idealistic, but you'll find when people are on your panel screaming and shouting that it drives people out of your chat. Right? I mean, maybe, and I'm not trying to speak disparagingly about how anybody runs their chat. Some people like the screaming and shouting. Some people want that, but I don't. I don't want to have a panel where people are up there yelling and cursing at each other.
Sorry, mate.
That's all.
Sorry, Dougie. For some reason, the internet went a little bit funny there. Can you say that again? I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me a bit?
I hear you. I think Al Pal hears you.
Can you say that again, mate? Because the internet went a little bit funny then. It went a little bit weird. Charlie, if Ellen's here, she's more than welcome and allowed to be taught. Obviously, I've made you a mother. If you kicked her out, that's up to you. But as far as I'm concerned, she's quite alright to talk on here. I'm not kicking nobody out. I'm like, fair enough, I'm not an owner of the fucking room, I can kick absolutely everybody out, but I'm not even going to touch on anything to kick anybody out. Now, the people what I've made a mob of, that's up to them. Whatever they want to do, that's their choice. It's got nothing to do with me. I'm not going to kick nobody out. I'm not going to block nobody. I'm not going to. I mean, I've had it done to me on going on other live chats. I've been kicked out. I've been blocked. I'm not going to nobody out. I'm not going to block nobody. I'm not going to. I mean, I've had it done to me.
Sorry about that. Now I'm fucked up. Let me get out of here. Where was I? I lost your dang stream. Here it is.
See, I'm a little bit different to you, Doug. You make pass to everybody a mother, no matter what will mean. I think that's causing trouble for me now by doing that. With me, I prefer to put people who I would trust to be a mother. Because if you put everybody as a mother, they're all, at some stage, one person or another is going to use that system to try and kick somebody else. And therefore they'll start causing arguments all the way around. That's where, with me, if I only put it to a certain people who I actually sort of trust, well, they're not going to be kicking people off for no reason unless they're very, very bad people. But we all have different thoughts, though. Obviously, you think different to me, so I'm not having to go at you, you know what I mean? I'm just saying I think differently, you know. I think different to you. Now, I won't be a minute, Bob. I'm just going to go for the fate. Don't you be going nowhere. Wait right there, mister.
If I have to go, I'll go, and that's all.
Okay, Bob. They don't believe in me.
It might not be. It might not be. I might not have full control over when I leave. I might. There might come a time I gotta go. So
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
don't
you
worry.
don't,
Don't worry about it. You're
don't be
fine.
going, don't be going just yet, mate, yeah?
If I step off the panel, I'll be in the chat. Don't worry.
Okay, mate, okay. Yeah, it's fine, yeah. I'm just going to go for a sing anyway, what along?
Let's see who's in the chat. Charlie went to get a drink. I think there's not too many people here. Maybe that's better. Let's look out here. Nothing. Oh, I see. Hmm.
What I was going to say, Doug, is are you, do you normally pay that
Okay.
monthly? Have you got the monthly subscription for the rest of the year, or are you paying it monthly?
Yeah. No, I don't pay monthly. I pay once a year.
Right. That saves, doesn't it? It saves
It's
that
a little.
money.
It's a little bit cheaper. It's a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go, Owen. Thank you for having me up. I might come back later. I'm not sure.
Okay, mate. Yeah. No problem.
Okay. Cheers, boss. I hope it goes. I hope it goes well. I'll be in the chat for a minute.
Okay, Bob. Yeah. Okay, mate. Like I say, if anyone wants to come up, I'll put the link up. Anyone is more than welcome to come up. Yeah, there it is. That's all. Hold on, I'll get the camera right. I'll put that onto YouTube as well, if anybody wants to join it. Probably won't. I'll put it on. I'll just sound cool. Sorry about that, I'm talking like that. Yeah, please.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, mate, yeah. You're about what? 5 hours behind me, so be 4 o'clock in the afternoon now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So you're about 4 o'clock in the afternoon now.
Yep. Just about 4 o'clock. Oh, it's after 4. My bad. I'm trying to track down Angel if I can find her, get her to come and visit us, but she didn't respond. I texted her, so that's
So,
we'll see.
what?
Angel's been up on your panel before. So is Breeze, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I've been trying.
Anyway,
I've been trying to find some people to bring over here.
okay,
I'm just looking around different places.
yeah. Cheers, bud. Thank you. What have you been doing today then, Dougie? Oh,
I've done it. Whatever I was going to do, it's done.
all right, okay.
Today's Saturday, so
Yeah. Weekend, you can do whatever you want on weekends.
and I can more or less do whatever I want anyway.
Yeah,
I am going to take a road trip next month.
yeah.
I'll be on the road for a couple of weeks.
What would you normally do on a weekend?
I'm going to visit all 5 of my children while I'm on the road. I'm going to go to Minnesota. I'm going to go to Wyoming, and I'm going to go to Montana.
All right.
And of course, since I'm driving, I have to pass through all the states in between.
How old is your oldest child?
My oldest is 32 years old.
And how old is your youngest?
16.
16. How many have you got?
5. I have 5 kids, Owen.
Is it all from the same female or different?
No, there's 2 different mothers.
Right, okay. It's like me, obviously I got 2 different.
You have 2 kids?
Yeah, two females, yeah, from 2 different mothers, yeah.
From 2 different mothers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
And are their mothers all still alive and everything?
oh yeah.
And you're still in touch with them? The mothers?
No, not so much them, but obviously the children, yeah.
Okay.
Obviously the daughters, yeah. The granddaughters, yeah. Sorry, granddaughters, I mean, grandsons.
AJ's, Willie's, I don't see anybody anywhere. AJ's, Willie's, and the Teeny Bar. I don't see nobody worthwhile. I say nobody worthwhile. I mean, no one I think I would invite up on the panel. That is to say.
Would you normally spend most of your time on the internet then, Doug, or would you normally like...
Oh, what time is it? 4:06?
Would you normally like spend most of your time on the internet, or would you rather just like copy and paste it and then just leave it? Like a bit like your live stream. You put your live stream on and then just walk away and just leave then anybody who wants to join it.
To put the link over there.
Yeah.
I gotta check something out though first. Wait.
Okay.
Yep.
Would you normally find it fascinating to meet people from chat?
I only understand half of what you said.
Would you normally find it fascinating to meet people from chat? Can you not hear me okay? Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you, but I'm trying to put the words together.
Right, okay.
I mean, I'm really. You still sound like you're underwater, and I'm not sure why it is.
Let me put the camera level so maybe you can hear me a little bit more better now. Can you hear me a little bit more better now?
Yeah, I mean, you sound okay. I can hear you plenty loud enough.
Right, what I originally said to you, do you find meeting people from the internet, do you find it fascinating or do you find it
fascinating? Some people I find fascinating, Match. Some people, but most not. There's a few people I find fascinating. I'm not shocked by human nature. People's behavior doesn't shock me, if you know what I mean. I'm not. People lie. People say ridiculous things. People treat other people in ridiculous ways. People say the most outrageous thing. None of that shocks me. I'm not appalled. I don't feel. I know that it has no effect on me. If you know what I mean, it doesn't affect me in any way. Why would I care?
What do you normally think about most people? What you actually speak to, or what well, not speak to, who you chat to on the internet? What do you normally
On
think
the
about?
internet. Yeah, no. I think if you're gonna be in chat, it's good to be aware that it's all bullshit and none of it matters. This is what I said this morning to someone somewhere. I said, you don't have to. You hear? I said, no, nobody is forcing you to be here, right?
Yeah,
So if someone's on a chat room and they find themselves very upset or getting agitated or getting mad or getting angry, my point to them is they're allowing that to happen. They could leave. They don't have to be there. If someone's saying mean things to you, you don't have to stay. You could leave. You know what I mean?
yeah, of course you are. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
People act like being in a chat room is the end all of their life, but it isn't. In fact, it has absolutely zero significance or bearing on their life unless they let it. You know what I mean?
Would you find it easier, say like obviously like when you're talking, like obviously behind the camera and stuff, say something like obviously say like if you're a female, would you find it in your mind if you were a female, find it a little bit dangerous to
You
talk
know,
to?
girls take guys' names and guys take girls' names in chat all the time. I don't buy anybody unless I can actually verify
No,
that they're a real person.
what I mean is, if they are a real female, do you think that they're taking a risk and it's very dangerous to talk to people on the internet without actually knowing them?
Are you asking about why people chat on YouTube?
No, I'm asking like, how do you think a female would feel like talking to people on a chat in any kind of way?
I assume this, right? Oh, when people vote with their feet, if if people are repeatedly doing the same thing, you've got to assume it's because they enjoy it or it gives them some satisfaction or pleasure, right? If people are continually coming in and being upset and stuff, then I wonder why they keep coming. But except of course, there are people who like to be agitated, upset, yell, and scream, and be in a place where they can say whatever they want. There are people who enjoy that. I'm not one of them. You know what I mean?
But
I
would
don't
they?
expect everybody. I don't expect everybody to be like me. In fact, Owen, I really don't expect anybody to be like me. Every person unique and has their own likes and dislikes.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you think that at the end of the day, see like if a female's talking on a chat sort of thing, see like what they're talking now, see like on the YouTube chat,
Yeah.
do you think they might feel safe enough to be
Feel
probably
safe. You said
yeah
you asked. Do I think yes? I think one of the reasons people allow themselves to be so outrageous on YouTube is because they feel safe and protected by the keyboard and the distance between themselves and the people they're talking with. Yes. I think it's comfortable. I think if people, like I
do you,
said,
do you ever
look,
think that sometimes that the females might think to
I think
themselves,
it can. I
well,
think it
I'm
can.
okay thinking as I am, but will they actually find out where they
No, I think it can be unsafe. I think there are people in YouTube that will take advantage of any information that you give out, either on purpose or by accident. There are those people in YouTube, yes, and in fact, YouTube may pose a certain attraction for people like that. Maybe,
would
if you don't,
well,
if you know what I mean.
put it in a perspective. Would you allow your say like your wife to be feeling safe
Would I
talking
allow who
your wife?
to be on YouTube? Absolutely.
Would you feel comfortable with it?
Yeah, I would have no problem with that. I kind of wish she would chat more, but you know, my wife has actually chatted a couple times with a few different people. She has an account.
I mean, at the end of the day, you've only been just doing it like you said, you've only been doing it a couple of years yourself. So
I've been in chat now just a little over 3 years.
yeah. So you'd be absolutely.
Hey, Scotland.
You'd be.
You got Scotland here.
Oh yeah, Scotland. Yeah, like Scott pal. Yeah, he's alright. He's just top notch.
Scotland's okay. I don't have any issues with Scotland.
Yeah, he's just top notch. He's top notch, Scott. I like Scott.
Although I'd lay money that he wouldn't come up on. I would lay money that he wouldn't come up on this panel. But that's fine too. I don't have a problem with that either.
No, Scott's alright. He can say whatever he wants. I can remember Scott way back in Brasser. He's alright. He's a decent lad. Top notch player.
I think the bottom line to the question you asked about, I think it's safe. I think it can be very unsafe, but that's only because people let it be. That's part of the reason I think. Oh, and the people make up fake names and make fake lives. Is part of their concern is that they really, well, a couple of things, right? I think that they're playing out fantasies, perhaps, but also they could well be concerned about giving out their real identity. You know what I mean? They won't say anything real about their lives because they don't want anybody to know who it really is. You know what I mean?
Don't get me wrong. Doug. But parts where you've actually gave out proper about yourself, like your phone number and email.
If people put their phone number in chat, as I have done, then it's on them. If there's negative repercussions to that, that's on them.
But don't you?
I never put out anybody else's phone number. Well, it's not true. Mike H asked me to give his phone number to somebody, so I did on chat. Like I typed it in the chat. But other than my own phone number, I've never given anybody's number away.
Does your phone number ever ring, and then when you answer it and nobody says anything?
I didn't understand your question.
Does your phone number ever ring, and then when you answer it, nobody never says anything?
Listen, there's other people in chat that got mad at me and put my phone number out there too. I've never got a phone call from anybody. And my address has been put out there. I've never got a card, never got a visit. Nothing. But there's people in chat who, because they're very mean and were mad, have put my phone number out.
Can I just say one thing to you, no matter what? Let me just put it in this way, into a perspective kind of way. Do you trust basically everybody that you speak to on the internet? Do you trust them?
No, I don't trust everybody on the internet. I trust some people.
So why do you give out your information to certain people?
Wasn't worried about it. I'm still not worried about it. Like I said, my phone number has been posted in chat by a person who was mad at me. And so is my address, and so is my whole name. I have a long name. Put my whole name out there too. You know what? No, it makes no difference. Nobody. It just doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I'm not. Now I do understand that some people get very worried about that. I don't. Okay.
Yeah, but listen, Dougie.
I know that not everybody's like me.
I don't really need to say anything towards you, but look at what Scott has typed, and that is absolutely true. If you can see what Scott's typed, that is absolutely true. Can you see what he's typed?
I see Scotland in the chat. I see what he said.
Yeah. That's absolutely true. Can I put out a certain part of information about yourself out to people?
I'm not worried about my own personal information, Matchmaker. I just don't give a flying fuck, okay? I'm not worried about it. I'm not scared that people have my number or my address or my whole name. I'm not in the least bit concerned. I don't have anything in my past that I'm hiding. What do I care?
I'm not saying that you're hiding anything, but
Yeah, no, I understand that. I understand you haven't said that. I'm just making a point. Maybe some people don't want their identity out because they're embarrassed by their past behavior and don't
no,
want people to know.
I'm not saying about you hiding it, but I'm saying how do you feel about your safety? More than anything.
How do I feel about what?
Your safety.
Spell that word. What word are you saying?
Safety. SAFTY.
Safety.
Yeah.
I do not feel unsafe. I have no concerns about my personal safety whatsoever. Okay? None whatsoever. Now, like I said, that's just me.
But what?
I know that not everybody's like me.
Well, okay. You're thinking about yourself, but how about your wife and your kids? What about their safety?
I'm not worried about their safety.
Are you
Not
not?
in the not in the least.
Are you not bothered about if anybody finds out your address and that somebody?
My address has been put in chat but by someone other than myself. In fact, by a common friend of ours who's put my address in chat more than once in an effort to dox me and for whatever reason. As I said, I've never received a postcard. I've never received a visit. I've never gotten a phone call. I've never experienced any of that. I'm not worried about my safety. I'm not worried about Stephanie's safety or my kids' safety.
Do you mean if like think
I
about
think most
yourself?
people in chat are in chat because they're all talk and no balls, right? People in chat have talked about my family too, Owen. Not to mention our common friend, our mutual friend, who talks about my family all the time these days. But either way, I'm not worried at all. You understand my position, Owen? I am not in the least way concerned whatsoever.
I don't
That's
know.
my that's my position.
The way I see it in my mind is that do you not think do you not think that you might be putting your family's safety into their perspective rather than yourself? Because if you're not bothered about it, you've got to think about them as well.
I'm not worried in the least.
Okay. You got to remember the internet is a very dangerous place, no matter what. You got to remember that you're dealing with the worldwide, so you don't know what someone's capable of doing.
It does goes to worldwide, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. That's the reason why it's called the internet. Internet worldwide, you know. Which it is. But you never know if anybody's capable of doing anything, no matter what.
Anybody is capable of doing anything, Owen. Yes, it's true. I'm not scared.
I'm not saying that you're scared. I'm talking about your family. I'm not
Yeah,
about you.
they're all
If you're
fine.
not bothered about yourself, I'm not bothered about, I don't mind you thinking
They're
about
all fine, Owen. They're
I'm
all
thinking about
fine,
your family.
Owen. They're all fine. All of my family, they're all fine.
I'm not saying in a bad way though, you know what I mean? If they're all fine, I mean, it's okay, it's fine. But I'm just saying, you know, to be like giving information out so easily, so people will find out this information so easily.
I don't think that anyone ever is ever going to approach or talk to anybody in my family. I'm not intimidated by losers online. You got it, Owen? Not in the least. I'm not
Okay,
scared of any of them.
okay.
Nobody. You
I
understand
don't,
what I'm saying, Owen?
yes, of course I do.
I'm not afraid that anybody's ever going to talk to anybody in my family ever. Unless my kids, most of my kids have appeared on my live stream. My wife has appeared on my live stream. My ex wife has talked in my chat. They've all exposed themselves. I'm not worried at all. Not in the least, not the least bit intimidated. I don't make up things that aren't there. I'm not afraid of boogeymen or people hiding under the bed.
I don't mean that.
Right? You understand what I'm saying, Owen? I'm not concerned at all. Not one little bit.
I don't mean it that kind of way, but what I'm
Okay?
trying to say is that some people, if they're trying to get information out of you and then really,
So the information's out there.
yeah,
My information's out there. So what?
yeah, okay.
So what?
So basically, you're just one of these where you get, it's just a case of each of us.
Listen, everything a person does is a risk. Every single thing a person does is a risk. I'm not worried at all.
Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's entirely up to you, but if it were me, I'd go absolutely opposite to what you're doing. So the opposite.
I understand that. Scotland, of course, you value your privacy. A lot of people do, and that's fine with me. It does not bother me at all that people value their privacy and have different points of view than I do. That is fine. The intolerant ones are the ones who can't stand opposing points of view. If you can't stand an opposing point of view, then you are intolerant.
Would you consider yourself, Dougie? Would you consider yourself as a person being more...
Would I be concerned what?
Would you consider yourself being a person more trustworthy rather than...
Would I consider myself what kind of a person?
Trustworthy, meaning that you'll speak to anybody, get on with anybody.
I'm just not bothered. I don't know. I don't really understand what you're asking me, but I'm not bothered by any of this nonsense. This is all nonsense. YouTube's a joke. You know what I mean? It's like a joke. That's all it is. It's an amusement. It's something people do to amuse themselves.
So basically, you would trust anybody, no matter what. Even when you're walking past them on the street, you trust them no matter what. Even though you know what life is going on.
A person, I think, is more likely to be assaulted by someone in their neighborhood than by someone from YouTube, Owen. Let me just say that. I think the likelihood that someone in YouTube, I think the likelihood that someone in YouTube would care enough to take the time and expense and investment to track me down, I don't think that's likely at all. I think they're all sitting at home in their mother's basement with their hands in their shorts. That's what I think.
What would you do is say, like, in the day, you were walking along the street and somebody was trying to attack your dog?
YouTube chat is a joke, Owen.
No, I'm not about.
This is what I think. I think if people feel afraid, then they shouldn't be here in YouTube chat. That's all. It's really quite simple.
What would you normally do if, what would you think, should I say, if you was walking along the street with your dog, and then someone tries to attack your dog, what would you do?
I didn't understand your question again, Owen.
If you was walking along the street with your dog, right, and somebody tries to
walking on the street with my daughter,
what would you do?
If what? What would I do if what?
If somebody tried to attack your daughter while you're walking along the street with your daughter, what would you do?
Of course, I'm still not quite understanding your question, but I'm not afraid to defend my family.
Hang on. Let me say it a little bit more better for you. If you was walking along a road,
Yep.
You have your daughter beside you.
Yep.
And then someone tries to attack your daughter, even though you're stood inside of it, what would you do?
I don't understand your question. Of course, I would do anything that I need to do to protect my daughter, right? I'm not really sure what you're asking.
So why are you allowing that on the internet over there? Why are you allowing that on the internet? You just said that you won't be bothered about anybody trying to attack them on the internet. Alright, fair enough.
I'm having too much trouble understanding your words, Owen, to know what you're asking. Type it in the chat, Owen. Type the question in the chat. It'll be easier.
Listen,
If I'm walking along the street with my daughter and something happens, then what? What was your question?
Let me say this slowly. Right. Well, you basically heard what I said to start with, didn't you? So I says to you, it says, if you was walking along the street with your daughter, and then someone tried to attack your daughter, what would you do?
Well, I would defend her. I'm not sure. I don't understand your question. Doesn't it? Isn't it
Right, right.
self-evident?
What? Hang on.
Um,
Yeah, hang on. Right, okay. You you'll like defend her no matter what.
I
So
would defend her. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand why that's even a question.
hang on.
I think you can take for granted that, right?
Hang on, let me finish. So at the end of the day, right, if your daughter's on the internet, yeah? Your daughter's on the internet, yeah?
She's on her own then. I'm not on the internet with her. If she's on the internet, she's not sitting next to me and I'm not reading it over her shoulder.
It don't matter.
If she goes off on the internet by herself, she's on her own.
No, it don't matter. Sorry.
If she runs into trouble on the internet and I'm not
I'm
there,
trying to
then
say,
she has
I'm
to
trying,
suss. Oh, and then she has to suss that out for herself.
I'm trying to say something to you, something so simple, but it's okay.
Maybe if you type it in the chat, I'll understand the question better.
No, it's okay. It's all right. Okay.
But I'm not worried about internet stalkers. No, I'm not worried about them at all. I'm not worried about internet stalkers. Bunch of losers to start with.
It's okay, Paul. It's okay. The only thing is that I was actually only asking you this question or a theory. Anyway. It's all right. It doesn't mean that anyway. It's okay. It's fine. I won't be a second. I won't be a second, Paul. I won't be a minute.
Okie doke.
Here's a little thing to say to you. Hopefully you can hear me okay, yeah. Can you hear me okay, don't you?
Pretty good there.
What up, Alpal?
Who's that?
Hey, Lance.
Somebody. What is it?
Who's calling, Chris?
This is Bucky Ryan, Ryan City Rebel.
Bucky Ryan, how you doing? I guess better late than never, huh?
Oh my God, I apologize. This phone line is driving me crazy off the wall.
Oh, you still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I wanted to introduce you to my brother, but he's on a phone call right now, so that's gonna have to wait.
Okay.
Well, I got the Stone. I ran a bunch of my F350, and I got stat to do a 25-ton delivery, 22-ton delivery. I would have been a lot more belligerent if I ever stopped. I'd be interested in knowing your price on inch and what is it, inch and a quarter, inch and a half per ton delivered to Hyde Park.
He's pricing material to be delivered in a truck. Talking about gravel. We could find out what a 10-yard truckload of gravel costs these days.
No, I see you. Hey, look, I saw you, and I met your driver. One of your drivers, a great guy.
Yeah, they're pretty decent guys. We do get a little
So what is it, 9:30 at night out there, Owen?
Yes, it is, yeah. It's 9:36.
Real easy, right off Chrome Elbow. Right on Chrome Elbow.
20 past 10.
I'm currently spreading with my Bobcat the delivery that I got last week and the stuff that I delivered for myself. So when that's burning down, I'm going to call you again. Is there a better number to call you at?
Well,
Are you outside, Doug?
Yeah, listen, it's my brother. He showed up and he's over there talking on the phone. No worries. I was just going to introduce you to him, Owen, before I left. That's all. But he don't seem too worried about it.
Is he older or younger?
Huh? My brother's about 18 months older than me. Maybe 17 months. His birthday's in March, mine's in August. So whatever that works out to be.
How many have you got in your family?
So Bucky, I just the number came out around $700.
How many brothers and sisters?
Yeah, the 25 ton last year. This is
How many brothers and sisters have you got?
Oh, there he goes.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it's hard for me to hear you, especially with him over there talking.
How many brothers and sisters have you got?
I have 2 brothers and 1 sister, Owen. I have an older brother and I have a younger sister, and the youngest is my brother. 4 of us. 4 kids in about 5.5 years. We're all pretty close in age. My sister and youngest brother are closer together than me and Alan are.
Do you not make with your brother? Or
see you. Well, whatever day it is, just doing that.
Because he could have sat in his truck if he was going to talk on the phone.
Who's your favourite in your family?
Just like fucking get up, like fucking just be able to hit that home run.
I can imagine, yeah. That's got heard around the world as well. Okay, we'll talk to you soon. I'll give you a call as I'm getting closer to needing your service.
Thank you so much, brother. Take care.
Yes, sir. You as well. Bye. All right. Anyway. Hey, Doug.
What's up, Al?
How are you?
I'm good.
Just in the neighborhood.
This is my buddy Owen.
Hello, Owen.
Hi.
I'm Al's brother. Doug. I'm Doug's brother, Al.
You don't got to yell. He can hear you.
Okay, very good. Sorry about that.
And
Can you sit?
yeah, sit down. And
I got
and
my
that,
son,
that
Lance.
and that's Lance. But I'm not gonna say. I just wanted to introduce you. Hold on, I gotta check up on something.
Hiya. Hi.
There's a good dog, huh, Gigi?
Gigi got skunked last night.
She's on the out on the porch.
She got skunked in the no. She can go in. We bathed her.
Go in the back.
Yeah, she's in the barn. She got skunked second time in the barn. Okay.
She got skunked.
Yeah,
Skunk that lives.
the skunk's in the barn. He's been there longer than we have. The skunk was there when we bought the barn.
Oh,
Okay. So Owen, now since I've got company arrived at my house, I should probably go.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
This is my brother and his son.
Okay. It's nice to meet you.
Here, Owen.
Owen lives in England.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. And we've been chatting for a while. Good enough. Owen, I'll talk to you another time then.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's nice to meet you. Thank you.
Okay.
yes, nice to meet you too, Owen.
See you later.
See ya. Bye. Mr. Cherry. Cherry. How can anybody never like Cherry or never like Cherry? It's not possible. She's good for having me. It was a very nice welcome to meet you and your brothers. Enjoy it, well, enjoy it, Cherry. Come up if you want.